What's going on, everybody? It's Jeff here. Welcome back to the channel. The market getting bought up very strong after Friday's overreaction of a sell-off. The Dow Jones had the worst day of 2021. I wasn't able to make a video this weekend, but I did tell everybody inside the group yesterday that I did think that this dip was going to get bought up by investors, and I'm going to break down exactly why. The next thing I want to talk about is AMC and getting into the NFT game. While it might not be a game changer exactly for the stock, the fact that AMC continues to adapt to current times is bullish for the stock in the long run. Let's get right into it. First off, take a look at SPY. After yesterday, it just completely got bought up all day and keep reaching a little bit of a toppiness around that 466 level, getting into almost into power hour as of right now, but bought up all day. First thing I want to point out is this headline right here. Stocks recoup some losses as Biden says Omicron is not a cause for panic. And as you can see, it's pretty much green across the board. Now, what happened on Friday was you had two different things. One, the market was getting a little bit overextended. When you look at SPY, it was bouncing off that 470 level, having a little bit of toppiness happen. Naturally, the market runs also off of supply and demand. And when the European markets took a little bit of a hit, travel restrictions were already starting to be in place. Once the market opened up at 4 a.m. Eastern time zone, when ARCA was able to fire up their pre-market, you could see there were no buyers. Investors were waiting, just taking a step back. Let's see what is going to happen. And therefore, it just continued to sell off all day long. But before the shorts were able to pile in and investors were really going to panic and sell off their stocks, sending the market into a bit of correction, we need to take a look at the actual perspective here. And these first few articles say it all. Let's take a look at confirmed cases. As you can see, Australia reported their third case. You have the Netherlands with about 13 people as of 10 hours ago. You also have Canada having 2 new cases of the Omicron variant. And the point of the matter is investors know that the mainstream media will take any opportunity they can to cause panic throughout the economy, cause panic throughout the public and inside the markets. And they wanted to wait and just see, okay, what is the severity of this new variant? Now, I said to everybody inside the group, remember the Delta variant. It was the same thing back in the summertime. A lot of panic, a lot of scare. Once they realized, wait a minute, this is just another variant. Chances are there's going to be numerous other variants. And the fact that nothing really changes. Now, couple that with companies like Moderna and BioNTech, which stand to gain financially from these variants to be able to push their narratives on the media. Now, I remember we played this on last Friday. I said to everybody, look at these charts right here. Once it got above this, 315, 316 level, it went all the way up to $350. Now, therefore, then you have Moderna and BioNTech coming out saying, well, listen, we don't really know if our vaccines are going to stand up to this new variant. We might have to take or make changes to our vaccines. We might have to create new vaccines. You might need boosters more than every 6 months. And the reason why they do this is obvious, because they want the money. They have a financial incentive behind this. And when the media pushes that, because chances are they're paying the media to be able to push that narrative, it just causes a little more panic inside the markets. Now, look at Moderna. It did gap up. It did have a little pop up to about 376 today. And other than that, it's pretty much been staying flat to where it popped up originally pre-market as early as 4:16 in the morning at around that $367 level. So you did have some good dip opportunities. When we take a look at SPY on the daily chart, the pattern is a little bit different. Like I said, this nice 50-day moving average pattern that we had for so long got broken. It did get a little bit overextended. We didn't really dip down yet to that 50-day moving average again, but you are still seeing a little bit of a bearish pattern. I probably would see this breakthrough because there's not that many candlesticks, not that many days that have gone by to really insinuate this as a downtrend to happen. Now, I did say to everybody that we have taken a little bit step back on the swings just because the market did get a little bit overextended. Now, Lucid, AMD, NVIDIA, we had a couple other ones that we got into back around this time frame because the market really offers us a great opportunity to get into it, especially because everything that was happening also on the Fed level aligned up with investors' positive sentiment to bring this market further going forward. So other than that, the play of the day was this one right here, ISPC. This is not one that we talked about today pre-market. We ran this one on Friday, had some good gains on this one on Friday. Somebody had alerted to the room that at $16, it was starting to break out again. We got into it at about the $17 level. It halted right away, bringing this all the way up to $29. And as you can see, if you've been following this channel for quite some time, you can see that it hung around this $22 level, dipped below a little bit, but overall it hung around this $22 level. We'll put it on the 5-day, 5-minute chart. You can see it even clearer. It hung around this $22 level beautifully, showing that support was still in contact, and therefore the play is not done. We still do have about an hour and 20 minutes left to the day. I would like to see it once I'm done making this video. I will get back into it. I will like to see what exactly happens. Now, AMC did bounce off that $35.92 level today after announcing it was getting into the NFT game. It did also bounce off that same level pre-market as of Friday and got bought right back up. We did not get back over into that $38 channel. We're still channeling in between. Now, a little bit of difference here than what you did not see as of Friday was there probably were some retail shorts seeing this $38 level, adding to their positions, taking it down. You do see a little bit of a volume spike right here, which chances are was a retail short. The day traders getting out of the positions, switching over to long on this play and riding it up for $1. AMC did provide a little bit of a range as of today. But let's talk about the actual NFT. First off, they're going to be offering 86,000 NFTs around the Spider-Man release. And he does say it does have to do with AMC Stubs Premier members, AMC Stubs A-list members, and AMC Investors Connect. Now, a couple things I like about this that Adam Aaron did. The first thing is, like I said at the beginning of this video, just the adaptation to current times. Now, the movie theaters have been around for a long period of time. And one of the biggest flaws that Blockbuster had, okay, and I remember this back when Redbox was around, is they didn't change. They didn't change and adapt their business model as times was changing, technology was changing, and AMC has done a really good job, especially this past year, trying to just change and adapt with times. Now, I don't think this NFT is going to be a game changer for the squeeze for the stock, but just the fact that they're continuing to adapt with times might potentially show investors that, all right, this is not going to be a dying company. We've already shown investors that it's not a dying company, just taking the stock all the way from $5 to where it is right now. I don't think this is going to be the single catalyst to cause the squeeze. However, just want to give you my 2 points on this. So that's going to be it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm going to go to try to play ASPC. And like I said, I'll see you in the next one.